What is your name?
Faith, Jenny.
Jenny? Okay. Nice to meet you. I'm Michael. We can start. Welcome, first of all. So today we are going to study from Zohar Vayikra. There is a few very powerful secrets in this parasha. We're going to start and talk about one of the secrets about healing that the Zohar explained here in very unique and powerful. So I'm going to read first a verse from the Zohar. We start from verse 50 and then we'll continue. Zohar Talinas, תחזה, בהוא יומא דהשתכלל במשכנה, קודשא בריחו אקדים ושערי בה. מיד ויקרא אל משה וידבר אדוני אליו, מאוהל מועד לאמור. וידבר אדוני אליו והודה לדזמנין ישראל למחב קמה. ולהתמשכנה, היי אוהל מועד בחובי הוא. ולה יתקיים בידי הוא הדאו דכתיב, וידבר אדוני אליו מאוהל מועד לאמור. מה יאמר לה? מאוהל מועד. מעסקי אוהל מועד. תזמין להתמשכנה בחובי הוא דישראל. ולה יתקיים בקיומה, אבל אסבתה להי. אדם כי יקריב מכם קורבן לאדוני, הרי לך קורבנין דאגין על קולה. So the Zohar telling us, come and see. Sorry, and we know every time the Zohar says, come and see, you know, what the Zohar means by telling us, come and see. He wants to take us from that level that we're at right now and to elevate our consciousness to a higher level of consciousness. So he says, in that day, come and see. In that day, that they've been working on the tabernacle to build the Mishkan, the Creator came and dwelled inside of the Mishkan. Now, Creator, it says, Kudsha Berichu, that we know, Kadosh Baruch Hu in the Zohar, it means like the level of Zir and Pin. We know what is the level of Zir and Pin. It's the level of, this is the world of Malchut, this is the world of the 1%, the manifestation world. But the world above us, it's called Zir and Pin. It's the all six emanation. So that world called Kudsha Berichu, that the blessings come from above and it dwells inside of the tabernacle. וידבר השם אליו שהודיע לו, ויקרא אל משה וידבר השם אליו מאוהל מועד לאמור. And then the Creator, it says, he was calling Moses and he was talking to him. And וידבר השם אליו שהודיע לו שעתידים ישראל לחטוא לפניו. The Creator already told Moshe that the Israelites, they're going to create a sin in front of the Creator. They're going to do a short circuit. ושיתמשכן אוהל מועד הזה בחטאיהם ולא יתקיים בידיהם. And he says, this oil moed, this mishkan, this tabernacle is not going to be activated because they're going to do, because of their sin, because of their short circuit. זה שכתוב, וידבר השם אליו מאוהל מועד לאמור, מה הוא אמר לו? מאוהל מועד, מעסקי אוהל מועד דהיינו. שהעתיד להתמשכן בחטאיהם של ישראל ולא יתקיים בקיומו. but, what is the antidote? What is the antidote to remove that short circuit? And he says this is one of the secrets of healing. I'm going to explain what does it mean soon. It says, אבל הרפואה לזהו, the antidote, the healing for that is, אדם כי יקריב מכם קורבן להשם. When a person is sacrificing something toward the Creator, toward the light. הרי לך קורבנות, המגנים על הכל. So now he says, this is the secret. The light telling us here. What is the power of the sacrifices? He says, now you can see, the sacrifices, they protect on everything. They protect on everything. Rabbi Chizkiah says, Rabbi Chizkiah, היה מצוי לפני רבי שמעון, he was in front of רבי שמעון. And he says, he told him, אמר לו, זה שנקרא קורבן, we call it sacrifice. היה צריך להיקרא קירוב או קריבות. He says, when we say in קורבן, let's see if we can write it this one. When we say קורבן, So the way we write korban, he says we should write kiruv right? Kiruv, like something that close to us, or krivut, because it says also we can write it also without the yud. So what does it mean then? Because when we're talking about sacrificing something, first of all, for us to have the understanding, right? We have krav also, okay, and we have karov. Krav in Hebrew, it's like that we fight in something, because we all know we have the opponent, and the opponent, he is there to help us to achieve our goals, to achieve the lights we're supposed to achieve in this life. How? By pushing us not to do things that we're supposed to do. So it says, when we sacrificing our desire to receive oneself alone, okay, it means when I'm choosing to change something in me, let's say a person have bad habit. Let's say he, for example, he eats a lot of sugar. He loves sugar, but sugar isn't good for him, you know. And he been told that he need to stop to, let's say, to reduce or to stop to eat sugar. Now for the person, it's very hard, because now the power of the opponent is so strong in his vessel, it's very hard for him to stop to eat sugar, right? So now the person, in order for him to be healed, to feel better, to remove whatever that thing that he need to remove from the system, he need to sacrifice that thing that called sugar. He need to sacrifice the desire to receive oneself alone. Now for the person, it's not easy. But what's happening, when we do that, you know, we actually call in for a battle against our opponent. It's called krav. And then it says here, Rabbi Chizkiah, it should say kiruv. What is kiruv? To come closer to the light of the Creator. היה צריך להיקרא קירוב או קריבות. למה נקרא קורבן? He says, why do you call it sacrifice? אמר לו, הרי ידוע הוא אצל החברים, אשר קורבן הוא התקרבות של אלו הכתרים הקדושים. He says, the חברים, the friends, the Kabbalists, they know that when you say korban, when you say to sacrifice, or a sacrifice, what the meaning of it is, krivut, that they coming closer. They're coming closer, התקרבות. But they're coming closer to what? He says, to the crowns. To the crowns, to the holy crowns. What are the holy crowns? The holy crowns are the Sefirot, the emanations. You know, we have the tree of life, right? The tree of life have what we mentioned before, the zir and pin. We mentioned the level of Kudsha Berichu. It's Chesed, Gvura, Tiferet, Netzach, Hod, Yesod, Malchut. The levels that we receiving the blessings from, coming from those levels. שמתקרבים כולם יחד ומתקשרים זה בזה, that those 6 emanations coming closer to each other, till they all become one whole vessel. שיתעדכן ומתקשרים, שמתקרבים כולם יחד ומתקשרים זה בזה, עד שנעשים כולם אחד בייחוד השלם, שיתעדכן השם הקדוש כראוי. זה שכתוב, קורבן להשם. Because why? Why are they coming closer? Why are they coming together? That the name of the Creator will be pronounced, will be used in the right way. Because we know, in order for us to connect with the Tatekamaton, with the name of the Creator, we need to do the work from here, from the Malchut, and cleave ourselves with the name of God. It means with the blessings that the Creator wants to give us. זהו שכתוב, קורבן להשם. שפירושו קורבן, it means sacrifice. When it says, the sentence says, sacrifice to God. So it means sacrifice, it means to come closer to God, to come closer to the light. של אלו הכתרים הקדושים, that we need to bring together the holy crumbs, to come together, to connect, to cleave ourselves with those emanations, to come closer to where? To the name of God. תדגמתון, י' K ו' K. להוויה הוא שהוא רחמים. And what is the תדגמתון? It's the level of mercy. The level of mercy. דהיינו קו האמצעי that represent the central column. Because we know that when we choose a side, right or left, still it's in the extreme. We need to bring ourselves to the central column. So we need to bring the right and the left to be together, to work together, but to create the central column. Central column, קו אמצע. It means like to do that energy of restriction. We're not like the light bulb. The more we have the filament in the push, still we can see the light. When the filament has been cut, there's no light, because now the right or the left start to fight. We don't want to connect with that energy of fight from the level of the left column. We want to bring the energy of the Creator, the energy of mercy, such it means to create balance, central column. שיתעדכן השם הקדוש ולאחד אותו כראוי, כדי שימצא רחמים בכל העולמות. And then now, when we do that, we bring in the energy of רחמים, energy of mercy, to the entire universes. והשם הקדוש יתעטר בעטרותיו שיתבשם הכל. Now, when that energy have the level of mercy, all of the worlds receiving that level of central column, and we can see here, first of all in our life, because we are the ones that actually doing it, so we can see and feel the blessings and connecting ourselves with the central column. You know, who can say, I don't need balance in my life, right? We're all looking for balance. We're all looking for peaceful mind. We're all looking for having peace, having love, having everything in a balanced way, right? So this week we have this power to, first of all, to receive that energy, because the cosmos now it's open to receive that energy, but it's on us to use it. Now, doesn't mean it's just for this week. We want to have this consciousness for the entire year, the whole year long, because we're supposed to bring the central column every second and minute of our life. We need to concentrate, like what I can do to bring myself to balance. Now, as the Zohar explained, we're talking about sacrifices, right? When talking about sacrifice, one of the secrets we said about healing. Why it's a secret of healing? Okay, let's talk now about healing, because the more I'm using my desire to receive for the self alone, I will create more empty space in my vessel. Now, when we have empty space connected with the energy of Satan, the energy of the opponent, connecting with darkness. The energy of the light is energy of the balance, like we mentioned before, the energy of mercy, energy of the central column. So if first of all, we need to ask ourselves a question, you know, where in my life I'm behaving with desire to receive for the self alone. It can be in conversations, it can be with even people that we love sometimes. We can behave in a selfish way, okay? I want to see, the first step is to see where in my life I'm doing it. When I can see it, now I can take myself to the battle, like we said, Krav. Now I can choose to sacrifice that desire to see for oneself alone. Now, nobody says it's going to be easy, but it's going to be easier, okay? So Rav Ashlaz is saying that the number one enemy that we have is that desire to receive oneself alone. And the opponent, he's not going to let us to see it. He's not going to let us see it because the opponent wants to believe that he doesn't exist. So he wants us to be right. He wants us to fight that because I'm right and you need to believe or to see what I see. But we have to remember something very, very powerful. that the Kabbalists explain, you know. And our teacher said, you know, we can come with the best excuse in the world. We can be right about whatever that we think we're right about. But we will miss, at the end of the day, we will miss the opportunity to receive the blessing. We will miss the opportunity to receive what the light wants to give us. So to be right, again, what's happening, I'm choosing a side. And right now, let's say even though I'm 100% right, but I'm not sacrificing my desire to receive for oneself alone, so what will happen right now, I'm creating empty space. Now the person will be farther from me. I'm creating empty space, and now I created separation. So to be right and to fight about it, it doesn't mean I'm bringing peace. I'm bringing separation. So it means right now, I'm working more for the opponent and I'm not working for the light. So what the Kabbalah is telling us, you know, why we usually fight and argue? Because I feel I'm right. And when I'm right, so I want to show you that I'm right and you're wrong. But really, is that serving me right now? Because we know, again, the Zohar said this is the secret about healing, but we know that the Zohar explained also, when we connecting with this energy of, you know, stubbornness, or I will show you that I'm right, and we're trying to prove the person that we're right, what's happened? The person don't agree. Now what's happened to us? We start to get upset, start to get angry, right? So first of all, the Zohar explained, we hurting ourselves. First we hurting ourselves. Then we hurting the other person. Then we hurting the cosmos. But we coming from a place, I'm a good person. I want to bring peace. I want to have love among people. But imagine that each person think that we should follow his consciousness, his beliefs. So who is right, who is wrong? Everyone is right. Because each one of us, we're looking at the situation right now from my perspective, whatever my belief system. And this is why we're trying to convince each other or to argue about something, who is right, who is wrong. That's not the point, who is right, who is wrong right now. The point is to check and to see, one, where I'm coming from right now. Because you know, I can say something, I can say my opinion, and I can listen to your opinion. And then we can continue and talk about it and just stay friends. We don't need to fight about it. If I'm not coming from desire to receive for oneself alone, there's no argument. I can share my opinion, you share your opinion. Let's move on, all fine. I'm not here to convince you. I'm not here to fight with you. Because what's happened, we can take things personally. If you don't listen to me, if you don't believe what I believe, we have empty space right now. We create separation. And this is not the power of healing. Because healing, yes, it starts from the consciousness, then from our words, and then it's affecting our body parts, and then it's affecting the other person, and it's affecting the world. So it's working by stages. Because the light that given us opportunities to change. And this week we have actually the root level, the seed level of that power of sacrificing. But sacrificing what? Sacrificing my desire to receive oneself alone. Sacrifice my false beliefs. Sacrifice my false and damaged pictures that I see and I think and I believe in them. Sacrificing of being right. I'm right, you're wrong. Sacrificing by creating those empty spaces between me and other people, between me and nations. That's something very, very powerful, that if we start from that, we can create so much peace, and we will go on to have peaceful mind, the way that we want to have peaceful mind, right? Because why we don't have peaceful mind? Because our mind is busy all the time, you know, about things that not necessarily important right now. Instead of being busy right now, how can I cleave myself with the light of the Creator and bring the light in a balanced way through all the universes to this world and bring the blessings in a balanced way? We're busy with maybe prove people that I'm okay, that I'm right. You know, I want to do things what people say about me or what I want them to say about me. Most of the time we're busy with things that right now not really important. Why? Because I'm connecting more with the empty space of the opponent. And here the Zohar telling us, you know, we have the opportunity to come closer, kiruv, to come closer to the Creator. If I want to come closer to the Creator, let's ask the right questions and find out what are those things in my life that separates me from the light, separates me from people, separates me from opportunities to cleave myself with the Creator. Because we can't blame no one for the thing that happened to us. We can just blame ourselves. In Kabbalah we learn and we study that every time we're doing something, we're planting seed. And that seed have the intention in it. If I plant a seed of apple tree, I can't have the expectation to have banana tree right now. I can't. I can, but it's not going to happen, right? So when we planting seeds, we're going to see the fruits. I don't remember what I plant. And then when we have in the trees, we don't like them most of the time. We don't like the results. So when I don't like the results, what I'm doing, it's easy to blame other people, to blame the situation. It's easy, because I'm not taking responsibility. But the Kabbalah is telling us, it's on us. We should take responsibility. We should go to a fight against our opponent. As RAV ASHLAS is saying, that we need to remember that we are in a war. Every day we are in a war against my own opponent, a war against my desire to receive for oneself alone. If I can remember that, I can choose in the morning to do my spiritual work as the first day. You know, it says in the Midrash that when we wake up in the morning, when the person wakes up in the morning, there are two groups of angels standing next to him, next to his bed. According his consciousness that he wakes up with, one of the group will leave and one of the group will stay. If I choose to do my spiritual work and to fight my opponent, that group will stay and support me and help me. If I wake up and I'm complaining and this and whatever I have in my mind, the other group will stay and will lead me. Because it says, wherever you want to go, the angels will lead you. And then I can find myself, I'm right. Because you see, I told you. How many times we tell people, you see, I told you. Why? Because according to my belief system, according to what I want to see, this is what the angels will show me. But it's not necessarily it's the right pictures. It's what I want to see. Because there are different types of angels, right? Also, we have different types of consciousness. Right, left, light, darkness. But we want to choose the essential color. So thoughts, very, very important. Also words and also actions. So we need to know and to remember that we are in a war. And if I'm in a war, I need to plan how I'm going to win the war. What are the actions I should take to win the war? If I want to have healing, not just in my body parts, healing in my thoughts, my words, my actions, my body parts, my family, love relationship, my business, everything in the world, I want to heal everything. It starts first of all by me start to sacrificing my desire to receive for the self alone. I want to see it and I want to find tricks to win. What I should do to win. As that person we just mentioned, let's say that he can't have sugar anymore, right? Like for a period of time. So it doesn't make sense for him to go to the supermarket and to buy junk food and put again in his closet. And now he said, oh, I need to restrict. No, the first thing, stop buying, first of all. So you come in home, you open the closet, you don't have. We need to put fences. When we find something that we need to change, I have to put a fence. I need to find the root level of it and to put fences for myself. I'm not going to cross it. Okay? Because we want to cleave ourselves with the Tetragrammaton, with the Yud Kei Vav Kei, to bring the balance to our life and to the world. וכל זה הוא כדי שיתעורר רחמים. And all of that he says to do what? To awakening mercy in our life and in the world. ולא יתעורר הדין. And not to awakening judgments. Let's try to imagine, by one action of us, we can awaken in mercy or we can awaken in judgments. As RAV ASHLAS mentioned, he says, imagine this world have a scale. And the scale have, mercy and judgments. And both sides full with sesame seed. And you are the last person, you're the last sesame seed, that according your action right now, it's going to turn the scale in either to mercy or either to judgment. Any action that we are taking, we need to stop for a second and think, just a second. If I'm the last sesame seed, I want to activate now the mercy side or the judgment side. Just to ask the question. It might help us to have better decisions, better words, better behavior. Where he says, I want to awaken in the energy of mercy, not the energy of judgment. So if I'm thinking to cleave myself with the Yud Kei Vav Kei by sacrificing my desire to receive oneself alone, I'm activating the mercy and not the judgment. ומשום זה להוויה הוא ולא לאלוקים. And said, this is why he says, and this is why we're connecting with the Yud Kei Vav Kei and not with the name Elokim, because there are different names to the light of the Creator that reveal in the world. Elokim, it's related with this world, the 1% world, related with the energy of judgment. Yud Kei Vav Kei connected us with the upper world, it's energy of mercy. כי הוויה יורה רחמים ואלוקים יורה דין. כי רחמים צריכים ולא דין. We need mercy, we don't need judgments. And we can see it now in our generation, unfortunately, the light enter into the world every day, more and more blessings. More and more blessings. But if the vessel is not ready, or the vessels are not ready, it will interpret as judgments. As judgments. The light is good, period. The light cannot create judgments. The light is good. The vessel chooses to use this pure light for mercy or for judgment. According what? According our consciousness, according our word, according our behavior, according our actions. Okay? So, אמר רבי חזקיה, אשרי חלקי ששאלתי. What a merit. Rabbi Chizkiah said, what a merit I have that I asked the question. והרווחתי דברים אלו, and I earned that answer. וזהו בירורו של דבר. And it says, and this is the way that actually we can find out things. Zohar teaching us something very, very powerful. That we need to ask questions. But we need to know what to ask. Many times we ask a lot of questions. But those questions doesn't lead us to the right answers. Doesn't lead us to really to help us to cleave ourselves with the light. Zohar teaching us, even by asking question, I need to check myself before I'm asking, just a second, why I want to ask what I want to ask. What is the reason? What is the goal? What I want to achieve from that question. Is that question will lead me and bring me closer to the light? Or that question is just to ask a question, to know something? It's important because we can have questions that will connect us with the light, with Yud Kei Vav Kei, or we have questions connecting us with Elokim. It means like this world of judgment, this world of empty space. So the seed level even of the question, it's important. אבל הרי כתוב זבחי אלוקים רוח נשברה וגומר. שכתוב זבחי אלוקים ולא כתוב זבחי הוויה. Because it says זבחי, sacrifices of Elokim, and the sentence doesn't say the sacrifices of the Yud Kei Vav Kei, the Tetragrammaton. Does it mean we need to do the sacrifices here in the level of Malchut, not in the upper world? So, now we are in a very, very special time, right? that we have a lot of support from the cosmos, a lot of support. We just need to be willing to do let go. The let go is the sacrifice. We holding into so many things that we don't do let go. That's one of the main things. It can cause a lot of diseases. Disease in the person's body, disease in his life relationship, disease in his business. Because we hold into so many negative thoughts, damaged pictures, as Rav Ashlak explained, mentioning. We hold into false desires, false beliefs, and we don't want to let go. We have so many things from the past that we hold into, that we put in storages. And we think, oh, one day I will solve it, one day I will deal with it. No, we don't need it. Something that doesn't serve me, let go, throw it away. It says in the Torah, Totzi Hashem mipnei chadash. You should take out the old in order for you to have new. So to sacrifice is to take something that my opponent tell me, no, just keep it, keep this memory about this person, keep it. Because maybe one day you need to prove that you are right. Yeah, but how many years you have this consciousness within doesn't serve you, and more than that, even bring more negativity to your life, you don't even know. It's, like when you have your phone, and you have in the background some systems that works, and finishing your battery. And you don't use those systems anymore right now, and you look in the battery, and the battery finish it fast, right? So what you need to do? Just to swap up and to let go and to close those systems. But if you say, no, maybe I will use it like in a few days, okay, so the battery will finish fast. This is what's happened to us. Many times we have in the background, we have those false desires, false consciousness, finishing our battery, stealing my energy. I feel tired, I feel disappointment, I feel I don't have power to fight my opponent, I don't have power to do restriction, I don't have power to sacrifice. Why? Because I have all of those things in my mind. It can come from past life, it can come from this life, it can come from today, even now, something can happen. And I still hold into it. But what the Kabbalah is telling us, I need to check what I'm busy with. Remember the two group of angels in the morning? What I'm busy with. I'm busy. What is my root level of thoughts? I'm starting my day by, or even the day start at night before I'm going to sleep, I'm planting seeds for the morning. I'm starting my day by how I can connect with the light today, or how I can serve today, who I can help today. I have thoughts of the light, or I have the thoughts of the opponent. Oh, another day. Oh, now this. Oh, I'm complaining when I wake up, or I'm excited, or I'm happy. And if not, I can start to, in percentages, I need to start to practice. I need to start to have the understanding that, the first thought of the morning is like, the thoughts of creation. This is the thought of creation of my day. And this is the energy that will lead me during my day. So I want to wake up with energy of central column, connecting myself with the Creator. So yes, before I'm going to sleep, I need to check my day, what I would like to remove, what I would like to change, and then make better choices and plant seeds how I want to wake up in the morning, with which type of thoughts and consciousness. The first thing you open your eyes, what you want to have in mind. Usually we don't really remember what was the first thought, because it happens so fast. But if I'm planting seed from the night, I can wake up and I can have that thought in my mind, and I can control the energy, because I want to use the group of angels that will lead me to cleave myself with the Tadek Amadon, with the Yudke Vavke, with the energy of mercy, because I want to bring the central column to my life. Then if I'm giving to my life, I bring it to my family, to my environment, to my city, and to the world. But if not, yes, I'm a good person, but not necessarily I'm using all of the 100% blessings I'm supposed to receive today. And if not, I might hurt myself without even knowing. Because if I'm clearing myself with an empty space, I might hurt myself. I don't even know I hurt myself. When I will know? After a while, something will appear. A tree will appear. Oh, I don't remember. I don't remember what I did even. Now I'm trying to go back and think. I don't remember. We say in so many words. We behave in so many ways. We don't remember what we did or didn't do. But what I can do, I want to start to practice that I will be with the proactive energy right now. I want to be the one to create. I don't want to wait that someone will come and push my button. No, I want to choose to create. I want to choose to be the creator. I want to choose to come closer to the light, kiruv. But how? I want to choose to fight my opponent. But it can be with smile on my face. Doesn't mean to be with heavy energy. Because when I'm choosing to come closer to Creator and I'm choosing to fight my opponent and fight my desire to receive oneself alone, the light will give me support. Because I'm coming closer now to the Creator. And we have the soul within that will give us this support, this energy. אמר לו רבי שמעון, ודאי כך הוא, כי קורבן אלוקים לא כתוב, אלא זבחי אלוקים. דהיינו, רק השחיטה נקראת על שם אלוקים, ועל כן שחיטתם בצפון, כי הצפון רומז על שם אלוקים שהוא דין. כי זביחה היא אל השם אלוקים, ההוא שהוא צד הגבורה. So he says, he didn't say, the sentence say, זבחי אלוקים, not sacrifice אלוקים. He says, it's not the sacrifice of Elokim, it's zivchei. Zivchei, it's the slaughtering that related with Elokim. It's already the action. Because sacrifice, it's like we bring in the sacrifice, we find in what we need to change. Now the slaughtering, it's actually to let go, to remove it. So he says, he's talking about the slaughtering. I think I missed the word before, but I said the sacrifice is not sacrifice, it's slaughtering. He says the slaughtering, it's been called Elokim, that this is the level of Gvura. The slaughtering connecting with the level of Gvura, the left column. שיתבשם וישבר רוח הדין. When we do that, it means when we do that, let go of that negativity, of that Gvura, of that judgment, now we balancing the energy and removing the spirit of judgment. ויהיה נחלש הדין, and we weakening the energy of judgment, and now the energy of mercy gets stronger. Just for us to put in mind, that this work, this technology the Zohar telling us, it's amazing technology, because we live in that world. It's a big game. It's a game. If you love to play video games, or you see kids using video games, right? It's all from the Creator to show us our life. It's like, as the Kabbalah is saying, this is a game. But in a game, usually when a person play video games, I'm sure he want to win, no? He want to win, he want to climb, he want to continue to the next level. Also we. So I want to play this game in a fair way, and I want to win in a fair way. I want to win from the light. I don't want to win from the opponent. Because if I'm winning from the opponent, when the opponent decide, he will destroy everything I built. In 1 second, he can destroy everything, because he will choose when to destroy. To win from the point of the light, it means I'm choosing to fight my desire to receive oneself alone. I'm choosing to behave as the light. It means I want to sacrifice, I want to come closer to the light, so I want to find my negativity and I want to slaughter it. It means I want to let go of it. I don't want to keep it in my system. So I'm giving the power to the power of the mercy to take over, not the power of the judgments. ועל כן כתוב זבחי אלוקים לשבר הכוח התוקף, הכוח והתוקף של הדין. We want to break the power of the judgment. דין קשה, it says דין קשה, not just regular judgment, it's a hard judgment. שכתוב רוח נשברה. It says to break the spirit of the judgments. או the judgment. שהרוח החזק הזה של הדין נשברה ולא יתגבר רוח וכוחו ותוקפו. והאדם צריך אז לעמוד על המזבח ברוח נשבר, and the person should stand on the altar, because we find in the negativity, we put the negativity on the altar, and then we need to do the let go, right? To slaughter it. It says, the person will stand on the altar with that broken spirit of the judgment. ויתבייש ממעשיו. And now, when the person is, first, I need to find the negativity, I need to put it in the slaughter, to break it, to let go. And he says, now the Zohar says, and the person should feel shame from the actions he took before. Because why? The actions I took before connect me with the empty space. And that empty space pushed me farther from the light of the Creator. So, we know that the light wants to give us all the blessings. And I want the blessings. But if I'm using the desire to receive for oneself alone, I'm going farther from the Creator. He says the person should feel shame that the light wants to give him everything, and he's doing the opposite and get farther from the Creator, from the blessings. So now after he finds the negativity and he remove it, he slaughter it, now he says the person needs to feel shame from his actions. כדי שיהיה נשבר רוח התוקף הזה. Why? Because now he can break that negative spirit that led him to do that negative action and to behave like that. So that shame that we will feel from our negative actions will break that negative spirit. והכל הוא כדי שהדין יתבשם, and all of that is to do what? To sweeten in the judgments. To sweeten in the judgment. והתגברו הרחמים על הדין. And now the mercy will take over and control the judgment. אדם כי יקריב מכם קורבן להשם, רבי אלעזר היסיין. מקרא הזה ככה צריך לכתב, אדם כי יקריב קורבן להשם. He says, Rabbi Elazar saying, the person should sacrifice a sacrifice for the Creator, toward the Creator. מהו מכם? What is the word מכם? משיב, אלא כתוב, בא להוציא את אדם הראשון שהוא הקריב קורבן, כשברא הקדוש ברוך הוא את העולם, that he says that Adam, he did the sacrifice when the Creator created the world, שלא הקריב מבקר צאן, אלא שור מקרין בעל קרן אחת, וכבר העמדנו, וכאן מכם כתוב, אצל אדם הזה דהיינו כי אדם כי יקריב מכם, להוציא אדם האחר, דהיינו אדם הראשון, שלא היה מכם, because Adam, we weren't with Adam, right? So it was outside of us, because we all coming from Adam to correct the sin of Adam. But he says מכם, so it was kind of separate of us, because not all humanity was with Adam, just Adam was there. אמר לו רבי שמעון, יפה אמרת וכך הוא. So רבי שמעון told him, you said something very beautiful to רבי אלעזר. רבי אבא פתח, שיר מזמור לבני קורח. שיר הזה הוא שבח העולה על כל שאר השבחים. There is a song that they wrote for the sons of Korach. And he says that song is above all of the songs that describe thank you. שזכו בלגוח לשבח לו. That the sons of Korach, they sing for him. שיר מזמור, לשון כפול, יורה שבח על שבח, שבח שנחלק לשני שבחים. וזכו בלגוח לשבח לכנסת ישראל, he says, they say thank you to Knesset Israel, to the power of the Shekhinah, the power of the supervision of the female aspect of the Creator. And they say, כי כתוב, גדול השם מולל מאוד, בעיר אלוקינו הר קודשו. Because it says that the Creator, he saw powerful, in the city of Elokeinu, in the place, right, of the Malchut. It means when we're doing the work, as we mentioned before, we're supposed to bring the light of Rachamim, of mercy, to control here the energy of Elokeinu, the energy of the judgments. Because we know the light creates everything, but the light creates that system for us. The light cannot, in automatic way, put mercy here. We need, because we live in the world of 1%, we live in the world that we ask from the Creator, I want to be like you. So to be like you, I need to behave like you. I need to be in the mode of sharing, in the mode of mercy. El Rachum v'Chanun Ata. One of the attributes of the Creator is to be merciful. We need to behave with mercy toward other people or situations to bring the light of mercy to the world. That it will control here, Elokeinu, will control the judgments. So if I want mercy, I need to behave with mercy. שפירושו מתי נקרא הקדוש ברוך הוא גדול? בזמן שכנסת ישראל, שהיא המלכות, נמצאת עמו. When the Creator, when the Itkavavke call wonderful and being and powerful, when the Israelite, Knesset Israel, when the Malchut is with him, as we mentioned before. The Creator, the light, He's there always 24/7 for us. The question is, if we are for Him, if we are with the light. It says that the light always given His hand to us. The question is if we given our hand to the Creator. Because, as we mentioned before, it's not happening in an automatic way. We need to do the work. We need to prepare our vessel to receive the blessings and to cleave ourselves with the Tata Kamaton, with the Creator. זהו שכתוב בעיר אלוקינו גדול, שפירושו אם עיר אלוקינו שהיא המלכות הוא גדול. פירוש, הרב אשלג explain now, כי זר אנפין שנקרא הוויה הוא תמיד בחסדים מכוסים בחוכמה. He says that the level we mentioned before, the blessings that come from Zir Anpin, from the level of Kudsha Berichu, they always have energy of mercy, but they cover with the level of Chokhmah. They cover with Chokhmah. Chokhmah הוא סוד ג' ראשון המכונה גדלות. Chokhmah comes from the three upper emanations. Okay? Now, mercy, energy of mercy, related in this world with energy of actions. When I'm sacrificing my desire to receive oneself alone, I'm walking out of my comfort zone, and I'm helping others, I'm helping different situations, I'm changing my consciousness, I'm walking out of my comfortability. Now I'm creating a vessel of mercy, that now the light of wisdom, it's the blessings we're looking for. It's the energy of the Creator. But it says here that in the level of Zir Anpin, in the level of the six emanations, above the level of Malchut, above our universe, we have the level of mercy that always covered by the level of Chokhmah. זה מכונה גדלות. חוכמה סדר שונות, מכונה גדלות. וזה שכתוב, מתי יקרא קודש ברוך הוא גדול? בזמנה דכנסת ישראל השתכחה דאימה. כי אז הוא ממשיך חוכמה בשביל המלכות. הנקרא כנסת ישראל. Because when we doing the work, like we mentioned before, we're supposed to do it here, and working against our opponent, again, in a positive way, in a good way, he says we can download, as we mentioned before that we're creating the vessel of mercy. We download in the level of Malchut, the level, of Chokhmah. Chokhmah is the light of the Creator. We bring in the level of Chokhmah to the Malchut. The blessings we receive here, they come in from the level of Chokhmah. It's called the level of the Creator. This is the light that comes out of the Creator. This is the light that we're looking for in order for us to receive blessings. But to earn those blessings, we need to create a vessel that's called the vessel of mercy. It means we need to make some effort in this world. הנקראת כנסת ישראל. ויש לו ג' רשונות ונקרא גדול, אבל בלי המלכות אין לו חוכמה. So, the level of חוכמה can be revealed just here in the malchut. If there's no vessel here in the malchut, the level of חוכמה cannot be revealed. ואינו גדול, and it's not big, כי אין החוכמה נגלית בשום ספירה אלא במלכות לבדה. The level of חוכמה can be revealed and shown as blessings just in the level of malchut. So just for us to, to take it in to our life, because we talked about the secret of healing, right, at the beginning, what the Zohar says, what is the, one of the secrets of healing, right, is to do the sacrifice, to come closer to the Creator, to create, to remove my negativities, to recognize them, to put them on the altar, and then to slaughter them, to let go. That's it, I don't want to have it in my life anymore. Now, to do that, it's not easy. It's not easy to let go, but we can do it. If I want to have healing, if I want to have energy of mercy, energy of light of wisdom in my life, I need to remove all of those things that actually blocking me to connect and to receive the blessings in my life. And then I can have more, and then I can share more. To do it, I'm creating the level of chasadim, it's called. It's the vessel of chasadim. And now I can reveal the blessings. Now the light of the Creator can come and dwell in that vessel. And we can hold into that light. And this is the level of chokhmah. So here the Zohar giving us, something that we can all use. Something that maybe might sound, complicated, but if we think about it, it's simple. It's simple if I will choose to do it. If I'm not choosing to do it, it's not simple. If I will choose, I will get the kiruv. I will get the support. But if I'm getting, no, it's so complicated, no, I can't, no. It's just a matter of choice in my thoughts, in my mind. If we think about it in a simple way, I want first to find out what are the things that blocking me to cleave myself with the level of Chokhmah, with the level of the Creator, coming closer to the light, to check my behavior, to check my negative thoughts, to check my different beliefs that I have, to check, as Rav is saying, damaged pictures, and to start to act upon it one by one. We can't change everything in one time. One by one. I want to fight that area. I want to fight that type of thought. I want to fight that matter of belief system I have. I want to transform it. Okay, I find it. I put it on the altar. I'm letting go. I'm sacrificing it. Letting go. Slaughter it. Let go. Now, I build a vessel to receive the blessings, the level of Chokhmah. So it's just a matter of choice. It's not complicated. It's very simple. I just need to choose to do it. So I wish all of us good luck with that work. I hope it was clear. I tried to make it clear as much as I can. And I hope we can use it and see amazing result and amazing blessings in our life. All the best. Any questions? You want to ask a question?
No.
No. Okay. That's good. Let me just stop this.